What made you want to come forward and talk today?
Because I think that I've been quiet long enough about what I've been through, and it's been hard enough to be quiet. But it's a chapter of my life that I'd like to close.
An NBC News review of her account found inconsistencies with her allegations. She says that she went to the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000 to catch a glimpse of her favorite celebrities.
You weren't scared to be all alone?
No, with having autism is like feeling like you live your life in a shatterproof juggle ball. The world's on fire. The fire is in.
What made you want?
Is inside the ball with you, but there's no way for you to get out.
In addition to having autism, the woman says she suffered a head injury. The night of the 2000s VMAs, she says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan, a more than 5-hour drive. Her attorney provided NBC News with the name of the friend who has since died. The woman says she spoke to Combs's limo driver who offered her a ride to an after party.
I stumbled upon Diddy's driver who told me that I was exactly what Diddy was looking for.
What did you think when he said that to you?
I thought it meant that I was just pretty. And it's inside the ball with you, but there's no way for you to get out.
In addition to having autism, the woman says she suffered a head injury. The night of the 2000s VMAs, she says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan.
So at first, when I learned about the lawsuit, I was kind of 50-50. I was, all right, there might be a possibility that Jay might do it. Because if Diddy allegedly did it, and Diddy and Jay-Z, they were super close, that means there's a possibility he can do that too. But after just listening to the interview, to me, it seems like this story was fabricated. Jay-Z responded it. Today's investigative report proved this attorney Busby filed a false complaint against me in the pursuit of money and fame. This incident didn't happen, and yet he filed in the court and double down in the press. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory. This was over before it began. This 1-800 lawyer doesn't realize it yet, but soon. All right, so yeah, there were a few red flags, right? Because he filed it as civil instead of criminal. Also, before filing the lawsuit, he sent out a blackmail to Jay-Z. He was looking for money, right? Basically, that's an extortion, right? He was asking for a lot of money. I'm pretty sure he did that to so many celebrities. But after this interview, everything changes now. Now people looking at this case a little different. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, this is going to give Jay-Z a lot of credibility. And this might be like an easy W for Jay-Z, though. Easy. But it gets worse and juicy at the same time. Let me say this, right? Because the father of the accuser actually spoke to NBC. And this is what he said. Her father told NBC News that he doesn't recall picking her up after the alleged attack, casting doubts on a key detail in her lawsuit. Bro, you know you done bad if your father cannot back you up. Yo, it's over. You done. So people now looking at her like a joke. And Tony Busby might lose a lot of credibility in the next cases. Like whatever cases might file in the future, people might not look at him as credible because, yo, this is big. As a lawyer, before filing a lawsuit, you got to make sure you got all the details in place. You got everything in place before you file a lawsuit because, yo, this is a big lawsuit. A rape? This is a big case. It's not a joke. Honestly, you know what I think it is? I think the fact that those people, they don't get punished after lying, they're going to keep on doing it. They should have laws in place to punish anyone who lies about a lawsuit or make a story about a lawsuit. Because if they don't do it, they're going to keep lying. They're going to keep on lying. All right, let me continue, right? According to the address at the time, her father will have driven more than 5 hours from their home to pick her up. So the father said, "There's no way I came to pick her up. I will have to drive 5 hours." Let me continue. I feel this, the father now talking, right? I feel like I would remember that. Of course you're gonna remember that. Your daughter got like SA. That's something you're going to remember for the rest of your life. You'll never forget that. All right. So I feel like I will remember that, and I don't. He said in an interview Thursday, I have a lot going on, but I mean, that's something that I would definitely stick. That's something that would definitely stick in my mind. The woman's father, who said he learned of the alleged assault this week, added that he did remember once picking her up in the middle of the night, but he said it was a local drive. So the father found out about the lawsuit at the same time as us. But that's the guy, the person who's supposed to pick her up at the day of the incident. So, yeah, man, I smell a little happier. So, this is now the lady saying John Doe, she still didn't reveal herself, even though Jay-Z's lawyer, what's the name again? Alex Spiro, asked them to reveal the name because, I'm not going to fight going to court to fight with somebody I don't even know who they are. You got to reveal yourself. That's insane, though. So, she said this, Jane Doe claims her father had personal issues that led to his lack of memory. Nah, you capping, man. The funny thing, because she even said that herself that, okay, I know there was a lot of inconsistency when I did the interview compared to the lawsuit, but it does not make my case, it does not make the case as false. It changes a lot. It changes a lot. You being inconsistent is going to change a lot. And the way people are going to look at you now is different, though. It's different. But let me continue, right? Okay, asked about her father's account in a follow-up interview on Friday, the woman said she stood by her claim that he had picked her up and that it's possible he had misremembered. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. There are a lot of things and this stuff that we argue about consistently. Something he said or did back in New York around that time period, he just doesn't remember. She said it actually causes a lot of fights sometimes in the household. Regarding her father's recollections, Busby told NBC News, "We agree." He states he doesn't remember. His daughter explains that he was in no state to remember during that point in time due to personal issues he was having then. We are talking about a time frame more than 20 years ago. Oh, they trying to go hard. They ain't giving up, but shit. Damn. Busby ain't giving up, though. All right, Jane Doe acknowledges she made a mistake. Ooh, about Benji and Joel being at the event that night. There's so many consistency, and you still want us to believe you? You even said you made a mistake. So you telling us your dad has an issue remembering things. At the same time, you have the same issue remembering things. Is that a family thing? All right, let me continue, man. But a representative for Madden confirmed that neither Benji nor his brother Joel attended the 2000 VMAs, and that they were on tour in the Midwest at the time. The woman did not accuse the brothers or any wrongdoing. So in a lawsuit, she said that I believe her brother or siblings were there, but they were not there. Honestly, what is the clearest is what happened to me and the route that I took to what happened to me. Not all of the faces there are as clear. The woman said in the Friday follow-up interview, "So I have made some mistakes. I may have made a mistake in identifying." Nah, man. Those are big mistakes. When you file a lawsuit, those type of mistakes, does not make it credible. There are certain mistakes that you can make. Yeah, my slide, but these are big. You're lying about people's name, lying about your father picking you up. Man, you're not credible anymore. All right. The woman also could not provide further information about the after party she said she attended. You say you were sexually assaulted at the after party, but you couldn't even provide more details about the after party? Was it like a virtual after party that you did on your phone, like at home by yourself? or were you dreaming about the after party? Yeah, this thing doesn't look credible to me. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. All right, so Tony Busby added this, right? So Tony Busby acknowledges that they don't know the exact location the alleged incident took place. I didn't know exactly where we were going or even how long it took, the woman said when asked Tuesday where she thought she was taken that night. She added it that she had guessed about the length of time the trip had taken in the lawsuit. Busby said, "We have attempted to confirm the correct location. We have never suggested the location was the Lotus Club. Our client has been very specific and detailed about the description of the venue she says she was taken to, and she has never stated he was the Lotus Club." He added it, "We won't speculate on whether there was an after party because, again, she doesn't know that." This might be an easy W for Jay-Z, like I said at the beginning, man. You know, it looks like to me Jay-Z gonna win this case easy. Easy, man. Hey, good for him, man. But that's what I gotta say about this, man. Other than that, catch you next time. Peace out, family. I'm out.
Big as the